Hello, everyone. Welcome to Finance Conversation. I am super excited to be here with you today. This is the first episode of the Merging Life and Money Show. As some of you know, I had planned to start the show last week, Thursday. Xfinity, my Wi-Fi provider, thought differently. I can now tell you that Xfinity has now made it to my daily prayer list. If we are meeting for the first time, I am your host, Marie-Jo César, and I am happy that you could join in today. Welcome to the Merging Life and Money Show. I will be going live every Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I will be sharing valuable information about how to achieve financial wellness from the inside out and live a purposeful life with the money that you have. I will go on for about 16 to 20 minutes. In today's show, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself, why I do what I do, and what you should expect from the show. So, why am I doing this show, and why should you be listening to what I have to say? I am doing this show because in my previous life, I met far too many women who were missing out on what life has to offer because they were too busy working hard, chasing money, and have nothing to show for but bills and financial stress. My passion has always been to empower professional women by sharing what I know about money and finance. One will say, why women and why professional women? Because too often, women end up with the short end of the stick when it comes to money. Recent statistics shows that we earn less than men, right? We live longer than men, we save more than men, and we still end up with less money than men. Why is that? I promise this is not going to be a men bashing session. Generally, we are not taught about money, about how to use it, about how to invest it. And we were told from an early age that it is very impolite to talk about money, that our husbands will take care of us, and that handling money is a man thing. Before I get too far into the show, let me introduce myself. I am Marie-Josée César, most call me MJ. I am a sister, I am a mother, I am a grandmother, I am a life partner, I am a financial strategist and business consultant, and I consider myself to be an accomplished businesswoman. I was born in Guadeloupe. For those of you who do not know where Guadeloupe is a French island in the Caribbean Sea, hence the accent. And now I live between sunny California and Bermuda, where I spent the last 39 years. I enjoy spending time with my significant other, my 2 children, and my grandboys, pre-pandemic. I also enjoy wine, reading, writing, walking, cooking, carnival, you name it. So what makes me a financial strategist? Well, I worked in corporate Bermuda from the early 80s till March 2018. I spent more than 30 years in the financial space, and the last 23 were spent in the C-suite, leading an international pension operation I founded for a Bermudian-based multinational corporation. During my corporate journey, I helped thousands of individuals prepare for the retirement of their dreams by tooling them with the necessary investment knowledge that would last them a lifetime. Well, 3 years ago, I had just turned 58, and I was just about to enter the home stretch to retirement when I was suddenly booted out of the company I worked at for 23 years. Well, looking at where I am now, this life-changing event allowed me to set myself free from the proverbial corporate plantation and refocus my life. I do not believe in coincidences. One of the things that came to mind when that happened was a quote from Albert Camus. Albert Camus is a French writer, and that particular quote reads, "Freedom is nothing but a chance to be better. Free I am." Well, I can now tell you that this was the best thing that could have ever happened for me. Thanks to the financial plan I had in place when I was in corporate, I am able to live my best life yet. Pre-pandemic, I was fortunate enough to have been able to spend some valuable time with my adorable grandsons, whom I miss terribly, spending priceless and important memories with them. I consider myself a testament of what can be achieved when one leads by example and is passionate about their calling. A year after that debacle, I hired a business coach, a very good one, and I got busy setting up a consulting group dealing with financial strategies, strategic planning, and business consulting for individuals and companies, respectively. Merging Life and Money was born. I developed the Merging Life and Money method, a 3-step proven and customized financial plan that helps women and some smart men take control of their finances by redefining their relationship with money, allowing them to live their best life with the money they have. This plan is very similar to the one I put in place for myself decades ago. Here and now, I am ready to champion a movement that is helping eradicate the poverty and the scarcity mentality in women by spreading financial knowledge and helping them develop the right financial mindset for success. As I said earlier, I have always been passionate about empowering people by sharing what I know. So I am continuing my journey of providing financial wellness solutions to individuals and company alike through the Merging Life and Money show. Now, I work very closely with individuals, families, owners of small businesses. I help them get unstuck. I help them take control of their finances and build a strong financial foundation, leading to personal and professional success. I focus primarily on educating women about money mindset and financial management so that they can make informed decisions concerning their families, their professional lives, their security, and their financial well-being. In so doing, I help them realize that their relationship with money has to do with the way they think about it, the way they behave around it, and the way they feel about it. The next point I want to address is, why do I do what I do? I could tell you the reasons are many. Brace yourself. I do what I do because our society lacks the proper financial education that would enable us to plan and save and be able to utilize money as a tool and focus on our long-term financial wellness. I do what I do because I realize that most people lead lives of quiet desperation, and a huge part of their misery revolves around money. They cannot get enough of it, and when they do, they cannot hang on to it. I also realize how unfulfilled people are with their lives, how unsatisfied they are with their financial situation, how unhappy they are with where they are heading, and how frustrated and dissatisfied they are with attempts to satisfy their desires. I do what I do because, moreover, statistics show that money is the number one stressor in America and in other developed countries. 66% of American adults do not have a 3-month emergency fund. So just imagine what happened during that pandemic. 46% do not have any savings set aside for unexpected expenses. 33% confirm that financial chaos would occur if they lost their job, if they were injured, or even if their car broke down today. 68% live paycheck to paycheck. Too many people think that a credit card is part of their DNA, so much so that they seem to collect them as if they were baseball cards. And 61% have an average of four credit cards with a credit limit of approximately $31,000, which they use as income rather than credit. I do what I do because it gives me the opportunity to empower women and a few smart men by teaching them what I know. I do what I do because it gives me the opportunity to help them become financially healthy, change their behavior around money, and stop living paycheck to paycheck. I do what I do because it gives me the opportunity to help them understand that the path to the good life is under their control, no matter what their income. I help them stop living on the financial edge. I help them stop sacrificing their health to make money and then sacrifice the money to recover their health. I help them stop being so anxious about the future that they do not enjoy the present, the now. I help them stop living as if they are never going to die, and then they die having never really lived. I could go on and on that stuff. So, what should you expect from the Merging Life and Money show? Expect to have some very candid conversation about money. how it affects all of us for the better and for the worse. Expect to hear some stories that you could relate to, hoping that they will help you transform your life for the better and develop a new financial identity. Expect to find out that it is okay to talk about money. Expect to share your story with others so that your story does not remain a mystery. I will be addressing topics surrounding money, of course, that we are not always comfortable talking about, but must talk about. You will discover that money management is not difficult. Personal finance is not brain surgery. Anyone can learn how to apply a simple set of reliable, sound rules to manage money and discover the path to financial wellness. You will also discover that there is a tax called the financial ignorance tax, and you would want to avoid it. And you don't want to pay it. That's what I was about to say. And finally, I will be inviting guests, people just like you and me. And collectively, we will learn plenty from one another's stories. Thanks for joining me today on the Merging Life and Money Show. I will be back here next Thursday at the same time, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time at the same place. I will be starting a series of talks about how to build a sound financial plan.